Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe so you never miss our latest updates from the world of Turkish entertainment. You can also support us further by clicking the join button down below. Thank you so much, and now let's dive straight into today's story. In the world of Turkish television, some stories belong only to the screen, while others break free and touch real life. Today's topic is one of those that blurred the line between fiction and reality, leaving millions of fans with more questions than answers. It is the story of Barış Arduç, Elçin Sangu, and Gupse, a story of proposals, rejections, unexpected turns, and a marriage that no one saw coming. For years, audiences associated Barış Arduç with one name above all others, Elçin Sangu. Their unforgettable pairing in Karalık Aşk turned them into one of the most beloved on-screen couples in Turkish drama history. Every glance, every smile, every pause seemed to carry an unspoken promise, a kind of chemistry so strong that fans were convinced it had to extend beyond the cameras. On social media, they were celebrated as if they were already together in real life. Fans created thousands of edits, montages, and stories about the perfect couple they believed existed behind the roles. But reality, as always, was far more complicated. Behind the glamour, rumors began to circulate that Barış himself felt a bond with Elçin that went beyond co-star chemistry. Friends close to him whispered that he admired her not only as an actress but as a person, someone whose elegance, wit, and strength drew him in. According to these whispers, at one point, Barış even considered the possibility of taking their bond into real life. The shocking revelation? He is said to have approached Elçin with the idea of something more serious, some even claim it was a proposal. But instead of the fairy tale ending fans had dreamed of, the story took an entirely different turn. Elçin Sangu declined. Whether for personal reasons, career priorities, or simply because she didn't feel the same way, she reportedly chose not to pursue a romance with Barış. For his fans, who had invested years into the idea of them as a couple, this news was devastating. But for Barış himself, it was more than that, it was a heartbreak. And yet, heartbreak does not always end a story. Sometimes, it redirects it. It was during this period that Gupse entered the picture in a new light. She and Barış had worked together on projects before, including the comedy Deliha. What had started as a professional collaboration slowly turned into friendship. Unlike the glamorous and highly speculated bond he shared with Elçin, his connection with Gupse developed quietly, away from the media spotlight. There were no red carpet declarations, no staged photographs for the press. Instead, there were long conversations, laughter in private, and moments of understanding. Friends of the couple later revealed that what drew Barış to Gupse was not only her wit and humor but also her grounded personality. She didn't see him only as the heartthrob adored by millions, but as a man with vulnerabilities and flaws. In her company, he found something different from the adrenaline of public admiration. He found comfort, companionship, and stability. By the time fans realized what was happening, it was too late for speculation. The story broke out suddenly. Barış Arduç and Gupse were married. The news shocked everyone. Social media erupted in disbelief. How could the man fans imagined forever tied to Elçin suddenly appear at the altar with Gupse? Many felt betrayed, as if the fantasy they had built for years had been shattered overnight. But others saw the story differently. They believed Barış had chosen wisely, choosing not the fantasy, but the woman who truly stood by him when he needed support the most. Those close to the couple described their union not as a whirlwind romance but as a gradual journey from friendship to love, one that had been building quietly for years. What added even more intrigue was the timing. Barış's marriage to Gupse happened shortly after the supposed rejection from Elçin. Some wondered if the marriage had been rushed, a way to mend a broken heart. Others argued that it was simply fate, that Barış had found his true partner in someone who understood him deeply. Meanwhile, Elçin Sangu remained silent on the matter. True to her nature, she offered no public comment about the rumors surrounding Barış's proposal. She neither confirmed nor denied the story, leaving an open wound for fans who desperately wanted clarity. Her silence, however, only fueled speculation further. Was she hiding the truth to protect both their reputations? Or was the entire narrative a creation of the media, exaggerated for headlines? Regardless of what truly happened, one thing was certain: the triangle of Barış, Elçin, and Gupse had become one of the most talked-about sagas in Turkish entertainment. It revealed the fragile line between on-screen fantasy and real-life choices, and it reminded fans that actors, no matter how beloved, are human beings making personal decisions that may not align with public expectations. Over time, the noise settled. Fans began to accept Barış's new reality. His marriage with Gupse grew stronger, especially with the news of their baby on the way, bringing joy to their supporters. Still, the shadow of Elçin's name lingers whenever Barış's past is discussed. The memory of what could have been, whether real or imagined, remains one of the greatest what-ifs in Turkish show business. Today, as Barış and Gupse continue to build their life together, fans look back on this saga with mixed emotions. Some still feel nostalgic for the fantasy of Barış and Elçin, while others celebrate the reality of Barış and Gupse. In the end, perhaps the story's power lies in its contradictions: heartbreak and healing, rejection and acceptance, fantasy and reality. And so, we are left with the question: what is stronger, the love that fans dream of, or the love that actors find when the cameras stop rolling? Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the join button if you want to support us even more. With your help, we can continue bringing you the most fascinating stories from the world of Turkish entertainment. Until next time, take care and goodbye.